Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Just waiting for the rest of it to kind of just load in here. If you could see, got that fire going. Just trying to get the camera set up here so that you guys could see it a little bit better. Yeah. So just a quick live, nothing too crazy. I'm in the middle of filming a video for Saturday. Figured I'd bring you guys along with me. I went out and bought some Ready Start Kingston charcoal. I put it in there. I got the wind coming from the northeast, blowing straight into the pile, into the creek. I have a small fire break going right here, and I'm just trying to see what I can get going with that. If I could really get this pile burnt down today, that'd be great. We have some really nasty weather coming in the next few days. I'm probably just gonna let this run in the background. You'll see me in and out for the next little bit, tending to this fire. I got a bunch of brush up top that I would like to bring down, but at first I gotta really condense it. I didn't really make this pile too great. In hindsight, I should have had a bigger hole put in and made the TP above that, but we shall see. Just let it kind of go from there. I don't know if you guys could see it too well. See if I can flip this camera around. Flip it. Please. Let's see how we could do this. Trying to get that fire in there as best as I can. I might have to go the other way, I'm so sorry. This way, and that way I can see if there's any kind of comments here. Top chat, live chat, all messages. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you guys should about see that fire there. It's right there. Perfect. What I'm doing in between this is I also have I'm going to be putting that blind up in the back there too. But as you guys can see, where the wind's blowing right over this little creek here down below. GP, how are you today? I'm in the middle of filming, doing this on Saturday's video. But since I finally got it going, it took me about all morning to get a fire started. But I went out and got this stuff here, this Kingston Ready Start. Put half the bag out there. And it's about 15 minutes later, and it's going. So just got to move it over. How's your day going? How's the weather by you? Briars. Oh, good man. 8 inches of sheesh. Man. Oh. We're supposed to get some really nasty winds, rain, and like, whoop, dropped you. Almost like tornado style stuff coming through. I don't know how much of that's gonna really happen. Yeah, send it to me. I miss the snow. I've been talking to Alex about it. I know you guys aren't really here to see me, so I'll try to get this back on there. I was talking to Alex about it. He's like, man, Joe, I wish we could go up, enjoy some snow. So, you know, same here. I really do miss the snow too. I got a little fire break going on over here. That's why if you guys see me kicking it out a little bit, that's for that. I also got the hose running on low. It's actually, it's not on low, but I have it cracked on the bottom here just to alleviate some pressure. Yeah, it's not, yesterday there was a lot of wind. Tonight we're supposed to get a lot of rain and wind. So I figured it would be the best bet to burn today because, I mean, you guys may not be able to see it, but it's saturated here. So I figured it would be the best day to get some burning done. What I did wrong is I didn't bring this pile, I didn't put that fire far enough in the center of the pile. So now I'm gonna have to pretty much restack it further out or try to keep pushing it in, but it's pretty dense in the middle there. Wow, that's a pretty low number for a high. That's chilly. But I'm gonna stick you guys up for 2 seconds. I do apologize. Let me see if I could swing this camera around. Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna step away. You'll probably see me in the background. I'm just gonna try to move this pile over a little bit here and keep going. I'll be right back. The wind switched a tiny bit, so I'll just hold on a second. It's still running that creek line, so I'm not really worried about it. Hope everyone's doing well. There's only, looks like only 2 people in and out, possibly 3. This is just an improp, but I'm gonna try to go on again tonight like scheduled at 7:30, see what's going on then. I just wanna wait for Monique to get home from work and school, see how her day's going in person before I go live. But yeah, I do wish we had some snow. This is doing a lot better than I thought it was gonna be doing. I got the goats out, they're running around. I'm trying to set up a hunting blind in the back. I'll take you guys over there once this gets a little bit more established, maybe dies down a teeny bit. And I'll go from there. All right, perfect, the wind settled. I'm gonna try to stack it really quick. I don't know if I'm nursing it too much. I'm not really great at fires. This might be the best fire I ever had, so I'm not gonna say I'm nervous, but I want to be a little bit more involved. Yeah, yeah, definitely a superstar. No, I just, I don't want her to feel like life is going on and Alex and I got a bunch of stuff going on and we're not there to see her when she gets home. I did use diesel on the other one. It didn't work out great for me. I feel like I spent a lot of money on off-road diesel to spray on it. And this was on clearance at Walmart. I don't know why it was in the clearance aisle, but it was $6 for this. So it's working. Just give me 1 second. I do apologize, but I'll get right to the answer. Sorry about that, guys. If anyone's even still in here. I got a tire sitting right here, right down the creek. I'm using it to hold the hose from moving too much when my mom pulls it. A few other people have said to use a tire too. I'm just a little nervous making fires. This is probably the biggest fire I ever had. But it's not too bad. It's like 40 something degrees out right now. I got the goats in the woods up there. They're doing their thing. I'm hoping this will only take about another hour or two to burn down. I'm gonna try to bring some more of the stuff over and then take you in the back for that ground blind I'm setting up. And the feeder, since Saturday we're rolling right into urban archery. I said, oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire. These briars are killing my legs. What's going on, Ma? You could probably see me from inside. GP Link Farms is my mom. That's her YouTube channel. She's getting off the ground. Her name's Joanne. No, I won't put a tire in there and film it. No way. I don't even think I'd actually ever burn one. I know everyone says it as a joke, right? I get the joke. But I got the hose running right behind it, and it's doing pretty good. I'm gonna let this settle down for a second. Let it kind of chew through all the little twigs and stuff. And then bring this to the back. These goats are having a field day up here. I don't think I could zoom in on a live. Oh yeah, there we go. The goats are hanging out and doing their goat thing. Hanging out. Sure looks a lot bigger on the phone than it is in real life. I can tell you that much. It's definitely not as much raging. Give this a second. Wind switched up a little bit. It's coming from behind me, which would be the south. I got that whole hillside over there. Right on the other side, there's a creek, and then there's a hillside. It's about 6 to 8 feet away. I sprayed that all down. I soaked it down with water before. And this pile goes a decent size over. I could show you. I don't know why I'm just standing here. So it's kind of just centralized to here. Here's my little fire break that I have in the path. And then before it even goes, it's got all this, the creek, and then that's all soaked over there on top of all the rains we had. I'll let this kind of settle down a teeny bit before I head back over, but it's moving. Yeah, no, well, if there were to come, that's the only tire I have, other than one that was placed in the creek a lot further up that looks like it was a skid steer tire. Good, that's the wind I want. Perfect. Because there's a massive fire break up there on the path. And this stuff is soaked this ground. I'm gonna let this chew up a little bit more, that tiny stuff, and then we'll head over there. Here come the goats. Oh yeah. For some reason, I'm having trouble getting ICB totes down here. And if I can find the ICB totes, they're expensive. I mean, I don't know what everyone pays, but I feel like $150 for an empty ICB tote is kind of expensive. The goats, they're right here. I want to use it because I see a lot of guys use it for firewood, and I like that idea. They cut the front. They just ran into their pen. They'll probably come back out. But they cut the front of it. I got that hose right there, and it's fully on up at the house. I just have it cracked a little bit just to alleviate the pressure in the line. But that's what we got going on. Yeah, if anything, I'll just take that and shoot it. And then I have a fire extinguisher inside the Coleman up top above me. But we should be good. It's not many leaves in there to be throwing much ash in the sky anyway. And like I said before, everything is soaked. Yeah, absolutely. I think, and the thing is, I'm not even using the plastic inside of the ICB tote. I'm just using the cage. But I got to move that firewood stack anyway. I got to hopefully get a set of forks in the next few months, year or so. Get that firewood stack out of here and moved to the back. Good, now it's chewing everything up. Give me 1 second. Yelling at. All right, sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to make sure everything was definitely nice and soaked. Yeah, Mom, GP has he's got bulls, a pig, a dog that looks like a turkey. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, still contributing is you still own a piece of them, helping out no matter what it is. Good. This is settling in. Let's try this in English. This is settling in nicely. Just some of these little sticks that are on the outer edge I want to throw in, or maybe move some stuff out towards this pile, the centralized area. So I'm just going to tend to it tiny bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Are they riding bulls? I know that's a silly question, but or are they I got 3 people in here. If you guys don't mind, if you guys could all hit that like button, helps out a little bit here. Oh, they are riding bulls. That's cool. Thank you for the like. Thumbs up, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think after my dogs pass away, that's about the extent of the animals we're gonna have for now. We have a cat, but I mean, so easy. I think a cat might be one of the easiest animals to take care of. They're like unbelievably easy. Yeah, sounds like you got yourself a farm. I mean, I don't mind animals. I really don't. I just, as of right now, I just don't want the responsibility of animals. I don't know how much more of this I could keep pushing over. It's getting hot next to there. Yeah, seriously, a lot of responsibility. Sit down, peep the setup. It's just this. Got the GoPro take a little mini rest. I'm gonna let this stuff kind of settle in. It's moving its way towards the newer, drier stuff, which is good. I don't have much ash flying in the air at all. Yeah, I know you want that. I would like to get rid of all the stuffed animals in my house. I think we got 2 stuffed animals. Sheesh. Plus the 8+ inches. Now, is the storm? I'm obviously you guys are further west than us, so I'm assuming our storm tomorrow is hitting you guys right now. I shot a text to Dell out in the backyard with Dell 2 days ago, Tuesday. I mean, it was bad. I was watching this guy Ryan Hall. He's a YouTuber, obviously. He does a bunch of weather stuff on YouTube, and I think he's fantastic. And it's all like up to date and the tornadoes and the swirl ups and all that stuff were hitting. And I don't know where Dell lives in South Carolina, but I shot him a text. I'm like, hey man, are you guys good? Because they're just there was at one point it was like 4 or 5 active tornadoes going off in South Carolina. Look at these guys. Sort of looking at my ugly mug. Oh, yeah, the lake effect. Yeah, I keep hearing that. I've heard that several times. I guess I can't fathom the size of that lake, that it controls the weather that much or has that much, which is pretty crazy. Just figured leave them out for a little bit since tomorrow's going to be such a wait. They'll be locked up most of the day. Well, they really won't be locked up. They'll lock themselves up because they don't like the water. So they'll just stay inside their little pen all day tomorrow. So figure leave them out, let them hang out. It takes 4 hours to get across it, 30 miles. Wow. Sheesh, you could go from Long Island, Port Jeff to Bridgeport, Connecticut in like an hour and 40 minutes. And that's crossing the Long Island Sound. That is one massive freaking lake. Let me just put you guys here, see what I could do. I might actually just go and do the, here. Yeah, this should be good for now. Let it just sit and chill. Cross my little bridge. If you guys accidentally go flying, well, that means I either fell or I dropped you. So here we go. Log skills. GoPro, good. My wife will be pissed if I break my phone. Oh yeah, don't give an excuse to be angry at me. We're mobile. Come on, boys, taking a walk. Yeah, this is nice and soaked over here. Everything's drenched. That fire's starting to smolder a little bit more. I need it to die down by 2 o'clock so I get Alex off the bus. Get practice on basketball. And down here, I sent out a thing on Facebook. I'm not really big on Facebook. What I mean by that is I don't really care for Facebook as a whole, as an app. I find it to be very hard. So I put out there if there's any butchers that are going to be open for the urban archery season. I got to make about 5 phone calls tomorrow and find out. No face crack. Yeah, no. I got it, I think. I cracked my GoPro screen on the back. I don't know how I did it. And apparently all these fixed screen places, they don't fix that. So it's not under warranty, but if I send it to GoPro, they send it out to a third-party company. So I'm just gonna keep calling around and find out who the third-party company is, skip out on GoPro, and go right to the source. So for urban archery, I got us set up down here, even though I got this blind right there, that little elevator blind. I truly don't think anyone's gonna be sighted in. Hello to all 4 of you guys. We're here burning. I'm just gonna set this ground blind. It doesn't show me all 4. I just know I'm talking to Link Farms and Ground Pounder. I got 1 like. If you guys can, hit that like button. That'd really help out. I'm filming and going live at the same time. So I'm gonna set up this ground blind right here. If you guys hear me talking in the background, well, that's because you're gonna be, it's because you guys are gonna be on the video. So I'm trying to figure out where I want it. I just put that feeder up back there. I know they crossed that back end of the creek. Oh, while you guys are here, actually, check this out. There's a property, I'm about 90% sure it's abandoned. Because there's a piece of the side of the house that the tin is flapping. It's like a double wide. And I never see a car. I mean, right now you can see right through, and you never see a car there. I flew my drone high enough to see nothing. But check out all these old abandoned cars. We went over there. Switch you over. Check out all that. Let me see if I get a better view. Ow, briars. Ow. There's cars, motorcycles. There's 4 cars and like 6 motorcycles back there. I don't know if I could get a better view. And that's the massive creek down below. Okay. But yeah, the deer come through here. Sorry. It's a little bit all over the place on this live, so I do apologize. But you guys are just hanging out with me, behind the scenes stuff. Here's a mock scrape. The feeder. So yeah, this is a little bit better of a view right there. And on the other side of that creek line, so I can't zoom out much more. The creek sits here, it goes there, and then it cuts up where that car is. And there's more cars all along that back end, which I think is really cool. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, those, when my parents bought the property, they were told there was cars. There's another one tucked all the way up top in there along the side there. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not walking that far. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set that GoPro up. You guys are gonna hear me talking. I'll tell the GoPro, obviously. I'll tell everyone for Saturday's video that I'm live as of right now. I'm thinking I should have brought my rangefinder. What I'm thinking is either putting the blind in here and walking the creek line from behind that elevator blind and walking behind there and entering in here, and then just having a shot towards this feeder and anything in here. I mean, I don't have the most powerful crossbow. I bought a Barnett. I don't remember the name. So I have that. I'm just a little nervous underneath a tree. Let me try to walk this off here. Get an idea. 1, 2. That's 50 feet. It's not too terrible. I'm trying to figure out how to switch this camera. If I'm on the wrong thing. So 50 feet, so 50, that's 15, 30, 15 yards, 16 yards from there. So that's not a terrible shot from there. And being along, let's try this without messing up everything. That's in this area right here. Setting up or where the goats are, and probably be just around the same area, but I don't know if I want to be in the actual in the tree, underneath the tree. They cross from this creek area all along the creek, so I blocked off a lot of it with all the trees that came down, and hopefully some vegetation, wild vegetation, will come back and take over on that area. That's our goal, and just to kind of support that creek line. But yeah, I definitely know they're coming in. They cross from this creek area here on both sides. Usually you'll see a bunch of tracks, but the rain washed it all away. All right, so I'm gonna get that camera set up. I think I'm gonna just set up where I have myself here. Nothing up top looks like it's gonna come down in a bad windstorm, which is a plus. Oh, guys, look. So I don't know what it's called when it's not the president on board, but check that out. It's been flying around all day. They're doing like touch and goes at the local airport. It's got the American flag. It's definitely whatever the president's on it, the Air Force One or Air Force Two. That thing is massive, absolutely massive. It's so beautiful to be able to watch that fly around. I mean, politics aside, to see what our nation has, and like just to be able to witness that. The first time I seen that was over the summer. They were doing, I guess, touch and goes or someone, whatever they were doing. And before we had one of the massive, I think it's called a Black Hawk, or I don't know, it's the one that carries the people. It's not the other one. I don't know the helicopters like that, but just to see that alone gives you the chills. It's absolutely beautiful. I try to get on camera all the time. It's the first time I ever got it. Yeah, absolutely, GP. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If anything, I'll see you later on tonight. I'm going to try to get on again tonight. I might end the live here just so I could finish filming. I got 3 people in here. 1 like, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button. It really does help me out. If anything, I'll see you guys tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I hope everyone does well. Works for us. Edit. Yeah, I will do. I missed the conversation. Killer Instincts are crossbow for money. Okay, I'll look into those. Killer Instincts are excellent crossbows for the money. Good. Yeah, I have I know you got to run. I have a Matthews Creed, but I haven't really practiced at all. So I know that crossbow sighted in. I just went on Monday. I sighted it in for 20 and 30 yards. And I mean, I'm spot on. So I'll probably use that. I never arrowed anything, but I do have my Matthews. And after this season, I'm going to practice a lot. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. GP, be careful out there in the weather, in the snow and everything else. Whoever else is in here, I hope you guys have a great day. And if anything, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the last 42 minutes. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye.